Hello, welcome back. I'm delighted to see you. Yes, we're back with a little subject on our sister Ruth Matthew. So for this outing, we are looking at her from the point of making money. Because whether we agree or not, this has been a real part of her experience in this entire search for her missing child. She has been accused of selling the child, of course, so that means her making money. She has been accused of extorting money using the child's name from people on the internet. Other people have been accused. It has been alleged that there are people who are making money through this woman's name. So things are going on that we just here to look at. Is she a cash cow? When something is referred to as a cash cow, that is something that generates fund. So either that thing makes money or money is made through that person or item. So is Ruth Matthew a cash cow? If she is, who's making money through her? And is she making money? If she's a cash cow, is she making money? And if she does, where is the money? How is she able to hide, conceal the money that nobody sees, nobody knows? Just trying to be comfortable in this heat. Anyways, so, well, the one of the first things that was said about her was the fact that she sold her child. So she made a lot of money apparently from selling the child in 2019. But then this woman, we saw the apartment she and her children, the remaining three boys, lived in, the condition. I don't think anyone who made money, you would have sold the child for a tangible amount. I don't think that's where they would go to live. She would get something decent. Okay, let's leave her. I think that yes, some people are making money or made money to some extent via the use of her name. Lots of bloggers came on board trying to oust Prof X because they thought, oh yeah, he's making money, so we go in there and get our share. Thank God. They saw what it was and they ran away. Some people did. In all the times that I have watched Prof X on this issue, never for once has he sold the idea of sending an account or us or people who believed in him and the cause of this lost child to send money. I have never heard Prof X do that. The only time he spoke about money and specifically sent out accounts was Ruth Matthew's birthday. Was it last month, in the month of July or so? And a lot of people responded. Thank God for that. Because that woman, whether we like it or not, she needs the flow of cash for life to continue to some extent as normal. Prof X has never ever come out to make money, even though the other bloggers, they thought that's what he was doing and they wanted to have a piece of the cake. Many people who showed up pretending to want to help her thought people were going to send money to them just because they took her under their wings. And they no sooner they took her than they dropped Ruth Matthew. Because at the end of the day, their original intention couldn't be hidden for long. And they dropped her. Once that person who doesn't know what she wants in life, but rather than to scam and con people and tell lies for a living, came out to make noise about thousands of dollars that were thrown around at prophets. Oh boy, come and see the race among bloggers scampering amongst themselves. Who would tell the most story? Who would give the most interviews to this shameless, blatant liar? She records everything, but she hasn't got evidence to prove anything that she has said. And matured, full-grown men, women, listen to her and begin to ask the most idiotic questions about Prof. X. Thank you, Special 007, for your role in sourcing that woman, in putting her to shame. I am so glad and delighted to have my own mind to think for myself. God gave it to us. Use it sometimes, people. Cash cow. If anybody made money using Ruth Matthew's name, whether you were paid by the people who took her child, whether you were paid by a billionaire titled person, whether you got paid through YouTube, Facebook, social media on account of Ruth Matthew, the wrath of God is coming. I hope you use that money to buy your safety when that wrath lands. Ruth Matthew hasn't conned anybody. Otherwise, I challenge the victims to come out. She's in court today. Not today, but currently there's a case going on, a bogus charge, various stupid claims against her. I want her victims. Come out. She made money. Come out with your evidence. Apart from the one person who sent her 100,000 naira, with which they tried to manipulate her and got her in the first place. Come out with your evidence, the proof of you being a victim of her scamming and extortionate activities on social media or online. Cash cows make money, but Matthew hasn't made any. Because if she had, she wouldn't run about following these various people that came to pretend like they were helping her. She would have her own money to spend on herself and fight this case. She would be able to pay policemen and pay security operatives to go after the abductors of her child. She's a cash cow through whom other people have made money. But I thank God because she's not alone any longer. There are voices and people who have risen and will continue to fight on her behalf. We will find baby testimony. That I believe so strongly in my spirit, and that gives me joy. Thank you for joining me today. Ruth Matthew is a cash cow who's not making money for herself, but people have made money on her behalf. There's a GoFundMe page by Chantel Kev. I appeal to people around. If you want to be involved in that, get in touch and we can reach out to Chantel or send her. She's on Facebook, she's on YouTube. Go into her inbox and you get the details of the GoFundMe that she has set up in this journey towards finding our precious child. Baby testimony will be found to the glory of our God, who can always be trusted in all situations. Good afternoon.